So to embed video into your HTML page, there are three ways of doing this. Two of them are used in HTML5, which means they're not supported in all browsers, so we won't be showing you how to do that today, but I will be showing you how to use the embed tag, which, before I start showing you how to do this, there are problems with this. A lot of websites don't use HTML to embed videos. The reason for that is that most HTML, besides the HTML5, make it so you have to use Flash to embed something into a web page, and not all things support Flash, like multimedia devices like iPods, iPhones, Droids, and stuff like that. Some of them will not have Flash installed on it, so the videos will not display. And HTML5 gets rid of that problem, but not all browsers support it, like Internet Explorer, which is used more often than anything else. So it's best to stick with the embed tag for now. Once HTML5 is completely supported with all browsers, then it would probably be best to switch over to the video tag, which is really simple, and if you guys need any information on it, you can find it at www.w3schools.com. Anyways, the embed tag is very simple to use. It's just EMBED space and then your source, just like a video. Not video, just like a picture. So SRC. Then you do equals, quotations, and then the name of the video. And to figure out the property or format of it, just right click on it, look for type of file, and as we see here we have .mp4. So for our source we're going to put lists.mp4. And now that's fine. What else are we going to do? We're going to define the width, which is equal to, let's say, 640, and we'll make the height equal 360. It's also more common that they put width before height. Even things like Camtasia Studios and a lot of other recording devices will have you put the height before the width before the height, like I'm doing in this tutorial. Now there's also some other attribute sort of things with this. There are auto start, hidden, loop, play count, and volume. Auto start will choose whether or not it will automatically start. By default that's made to equal true, which means it will automatically start. Hidden is the controls, so if hidden is false, which it is by default, which means you don't have to put the tag in at all, it will show you the controls. If it's made to true, then the controls will not be shown. Loop, which is set to false by default, I believe, will just loop through the video infinite amount of times once it's done playing through the first time, and it also has true and equal as values. Play count, one that is pretty much loop but with a specific amount of times, is one of the few tags that does not have true and false as values. Instead it has values from 1 to infinity, and you just say how many times you would like it to play. Volume, which also does not have a true or false value, can have a value from 0 to 100 depending on how loud you would want it to be by default. So let's go through and one by one set each one of these. So let's set auto start to false, hidden to equal false, so that we can actually look at this. Loop equals false, play count equals 2, and volume will equal 50, let's say. And then we do a slash and then right arrow, and that will close the tag altogether. So Control S and then open this in Internet Explorer, and we should be able to see a video appear. And there we go. We now have our HTML video. Although, as I said before, Embed does not have the best things for all browsers. As you can see, half this bar is cut off. So the best thing to do would just be to use YouTube, which if you look below this video, you can even find it. It'll say embed code, and it'll just allow you to embed it, but with better stuff than what HTML usually comes with. Nonetheless, we can still change the volume, which is 50. Let me move this over so you guys can see that a little bit more. So that's at 50%. We can play and pause the video. So we can move the scroll thing to whatever we want, and there's left and right arrows to go all the way to the beginning and all the way to the end, and then we have a little drop down arrow which allows us to use QuickTime and stuff like that. Anyways, that's pretty much all there is about the embed tag. If we were to take this all the way to the end, like way over here, and begin to play it, we'd have a few seconds before it will actually play again. So a few more seconds and the play count should start it to go again, like that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Subscribe if you liked the video, like the video if you liked it, and comment for any questions that you may have.